Good morning, friends. I am Teddy Hicks, and I'm reading you an affirmation from my book, My Life Gets Better Every Day. Today's January 15th, 2026, and our affirmation is, I don't allow others to control my emotions. It isn't necessary for you to approve of, understand, or participate in what anyone else is doing. That means absolutely no judgment, no criticism, no fighting over who's right and who's wrong. It means when the woman at the post office is really rude to you, you could just think, oh, she seems to be having a bad day. Or when someone close to you is doing something really differently than the way you would have done it, you can just observe and see how it turns out. And most importantly, it means no one could ever make you mad, disappoint you, or hurt your feelings, because the only behavior you would ever be concerned with is your own. Everything everyone says or does is entirely about them and has absolutely nothing to do with you. What a relief to be able to just focus on being who you want to be. Love, Teddy. And I think that's the crux of it, right? Don't allow other people's feelings, judgments, behaviors, words, criticisms, anything dictate who you are. You have to remember who you want to be, what kind of person you want to be, the kinds of interactions you want to have throughout the day. And when you are offered opportunities to get off of that vibe, when you're offered distractions from that feeling, from that intention that you've set for yourself, get very clear about how you're going to handle them, right? You're always going to have opportunities to be derailed from the path that you're on. And that happens a lot with other people and their behavior and their actions and their thoughts and their words, especially in certain political environments where there's lots of triggering things happening all the time. Remember that you can set an intention for how you want your day to go, and you can know that you're going to face an onslaught. You can know that there's always going to be temptations to get off of that vibe, to really engage with people who have a totally different energy than you want to have, to react to what people are saying, to react to things that you don't like or things that make you feel upset or offended. But you can choose not to do that. You can choose to just observe. You can choose to always remember that what other people are doing is about them, and you don't have to let it affect you. When I hear people say, oh, so-and-so made me mad, or so-and-so really upset me, that's legitimate. Of course, like, your feelings are real, right? However, nobody can make you feel any way. You are allowing yourself to feel that way. So figure out a way to put little barriers up around you, little boundaries where you can decide, like, I'm me, they are them. We are not the same person. We don't have to be on the same level. We don't have to be on the same vibe. And don't let people drag you down. That's really what they're doing. They're offering to bring you off of the position you've intended for yourself and drag you into a place that's negative and heavy and unpleasant. And you don't have to let that happen, right? You have to practice. It's a practice, because I know this is not easy. I know it's so tempting to engage with, things that are upsetting to you, but you can practice just being in a little bubble, right? Like, everything that's happening out here is what's happening out here, and I'm still here, and I get to choose my internal environment. I get to choose the thoughts that I think. I get to choose the way that I'm going to feel today, no matter what I'm faced with, no matter what other people offer me, I can choose to not accept it. I hope that's helpful for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I was really off track there for a second. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next one. Bye.